Time for a feast. I think that's an excellent idea. Send out the invitations. My son and heir, Callinicus, is an unusually calm child. When the others play their wild games, Callinicus is often withdraws to a silent corner. He does not speak a lot, but I can always tell he is thinking of something. And speaking of that, I do want to make sure that you lot are being taught. Which you are not. God, please give me a freaking pop-up for this stuff. Please, please, please. In the name of all that is holy, give me a pop-up when I can educate somebody. I think in the future I'm just going to have to do this as like a permanent thing. Let's do this in order of age. Pin. 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 Too late for you. You're going to be bloody useless. You're currently teaching yourself stewardship. Carl can teach you. Okay, chat. Yell at me if you see either of these get to 6. Because at 6 years old I can set their educator. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies, near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright, the spirits are high, and the feast begins. Welcome, friends. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one due to the presence of Chiefess Crusader. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we have a lot in common. Yeah, at 3 you can... Yeah, that's true. We'll do it at 3. We already know that he's pensive. Let's do this via the character finder. Let's sort this by top realm. So pensive is stewarding or learning. I actually kind of want a character who's good at learning. Get some conversions going. So I think that Chieftain Whitey should be the one to teach you. Calm, deceitful, generous. Or Hofgerd I run, stubborn, humble, and honest. I don't know why deceitful is not Norse. Norse people really valued cunning. Let's get you to offer Guardianship Award board. I'm giving you Callinicus to teach. And this is massively increasing your opinion of me. We are improving your relations right now. Send that proposal. Why are you saying I'm not your rightful heir? Oh, you must be the Lord of Kefi. You are. So this is another Yaldom that I need to take. I need to take it from you. I mean, that can almost certainly be arranged. Although for that to happen, I think I do need to get more prestige. As the feast is underway and your guests are eating and drinking merrily, Chief Teskerda approaches Magarim and me at the great table. This is a marvellous feast. All of my compliments to the hosts. Now, I am not... it's not pride in this, it's something else. Vain. No. I'm not ambitious either. However, it's all me. I did all of this. Definitely wasn't the wife. She gets none of the credit. Disaster strikes! My lord! The wine! We cracked open the next barrel and it's all gone bad. All gone bad. Quick, buy some more with my crazy amount of money. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I'm proud to say the feast was a success. Until next time. Okay, now I feel like we've got enough prestige to... Really? I'm taking candy from a child. I want to take your county. I'm not even going to bother with the safety helmet this time. I'm not going to raise all, I'm just going to raise local. I'm actually going to try and take some of my land. That's awfully unkind of you. Let's go and stop them. Oh, and for Whitey is even fighting them. Okay, so you're fighting a holding action until I can arrive and actually finish them. That's a minus 20 advantage. Why the hell do I have that bad an advantage? Because I am, once again, not leading the army. God damn it. Me! Put me in charge! Put me in, chief. Surely you mean like taking county from a child. I do indeed mean taking county from a child. Okay, so Chancellor Whitey actually seems to be doing a pretty good job. That is good. Oh, I can actually create the kingdom already. Interesting. Which costs money and gives me prestige, doesn't it? Yep. Alright, we are now the king of Igbo Benue. And that means I can now have Jarls. I have another son. To celebrate my kingship, the wife will have a son. Because that's how this works, obviously. Bakzush! We have an heir and now a spare. Arrogant, that's the one, thank you. Hey, Northman. Surprised the notifications. I don't actually have any mods running at the moment because I wanted to see how this worked as vanilla as possible, though I'll probably add them after this. Adopt special succession type. This is going to be the Swedish elective, isn't it? Or Scandinavian elective. Oh, we can also change authority. Do it. Oh, he's just lost his entire army. Well, that's interesting. I like how there's just this kind of power struggle between these two kingdoms. It's like, I'm the best, no, I'm the best, no, I'm the best, no, I'm the best. Very much, yes. Just want to say I'm loving your content, so please keep it up. I will certainly endeavour to do so. Thank you, appreciate that. Victory is ours. Enforce those demands. Done. Okay, so I need to create a duchy. Which is that one. Which I'm then immediately going to give to Whitey. Although actually, having a duke here would be better. I'm going to keep that duchy. And you're a Viking, so we'll give you the other title. So you're going to be the Earl of Noop. Because I can only hold up to 2 without suffering penalties. And I'm holding these 2. Oh, I'm a berserker. Of course I am. Sweet. Okay, send the armies home because I want to continue replenishing. And then we definitely outnumber you. So we could try to take some more territory off of him. This would be the time to do it. Oh no, my genius. Bacco. Start swaying her. Oh, can't until we recruit you. Recruit. Which is actually going to massively buff your opinion. And then sway, because I don't want you murdering me in my sleep. And we need to do some more converting, though not actually a huge amount. Any more control need to be done? Yes, quite a lot. Go ahead and work on that. Okay. Pretty happy with how things are going now. Vikings have become rather tan. Yeah, it's because he has disputed heritage. I'm pretty sure that he is not his father's son. It's just something about him just gives me that feeling. That's the father. That's the son. There's something which just seems a little bit off between those two. Have I looked at any of the total conversion mods for CK3? I haven't yet, no. I'm still kind of giving them a bit more time to develop, because I know that mods take time. Missed most of the D&D, how did it end up going? Well, I have got a thing for you, because the D&D series, the first episode, went up onto YouTube yesterday. So if you did miss out on the first session of the Dungeons & Dragons game, then you can find that up on YouTube. Also, Marshall has very, very handily created an overview of every episode, which you can find in the Digital Dragons section of the Discord channel. So if you want to see what on earth happened in the D&D game, you can find out what on earth happened in the D&D game just over on the UpTubs and also on Digital Dragons. But to give you a bit of an overview, it went well. It started out a bit slow just because I was having loads of technical issues, and that kind of flustered me, and I could tell I was super, super nervous. So I had loads of ideas of like how to start the campaign off, and they went to plan, but not as smoothly and not as well as I would have liked. But I think we settled into it okay. The players were great. Considering they're not used to being on stream, I think they handled themselves really, really well, and I'm super excited to see where it goes from here. One thing which I will say, which I was really, really pleased about, was that the number of views that Twitch stream got was roughly equal to the number of views as a Hearts of Iron stream gets, like total. So some people have been watching the VOD afterwards, and then also the live stuff. It's had about 1,600 views. Hearts of Iron usually gets about 1,600, which, considering it's A, a new series in a time slot I don't usually do, and B, starts at midnight in Britain, that's 1 AM in Europe on a Sunday night, Monday morning. I know, it's a horrible time slot. I absolutely understand it's a horrible time slot, so I'm really pleased with how it's done, actually. And I'm really excited to do the next one, because we've fixed, as far as we know, touch wood, all of the tech issues we were having. So the non-updating map should be fixed. I realised I had that window on my main monitor when that one should actually have been on the other monitor, because then it remains an active window and doesn't get overwritten by the currently active window, which would be the screen I'm seeing. And what else was I saying? Audio. I realised that I hadn't set enough audio tracks, which will allow me to actually split out the player's audio from like music audio, which will allow me to do some more fancy stuff like sound effects and stuff, but also means that I can actually talk to the players before the stream goes live. So you lot are listening to like the intro music and I'm giving them a brief about, hey, this is what's happening and hello. Which I wasn't able to do this way, so it was kind of a blind entry for them. But like I said, I think they did it really, really well, so I'd have joined with bang on when I run my Sunday night game. Yeah, no worries. It's a good slot for D&D. It's like, that's when we used to play. Because it's so out of the way of when I usually stream. And Sunday nights don't tend to be the most popular. Although I did used to stream on Sundays, just not that late. Zero G is much easier to send images and things like that on Discord, because that's just going to... Just as FYI, but I'll take a look. Ha, nice. Alright, let's see. What was I doing? Waiting. Letting troops rebuild. And it looks like most of them have now rebuilt. We do have 1,500 men-at-arms almost, which is awesome. We are also low on champions. Can I hire some more? No. I'm just going to do a quick save and just see what happens with the succession systems. Because I'm curious to see what's possible. I'm not convinced that I want to do elective. Although elective would let me choose which heir takes over. I do just think it makes the game a bit easier. Yeah, so we get Scandinavian elective. Huzzah! Voting power in the succession law is influenced by the elector's total domain development and capital popular opinion, which is influenced by stewardship, I think. Popular figurehead. Basically makes you guaranteed to get elected. Elective is nice, I just feel like it makes it a bit too easy. Now, because we are so far removed from Scandinavia, would we really use old Scandinavian election techniques? You know what? Let's take it to the people and ask them. And we'll make this a 2-minute vote, because this is kind of an important question. Are we going to keep the tribal partition, or are we going to switch to Scandinavian elective? What are we going to do? Every other streamer thinks elections make things harder. Really? They're so easy to manipulate, though. Alright, so what's happening in Europe? Yes, it is a bit of an explosive Europe. I mean, the really cool thing is this. Norse is moving into Germany. They've taken Paderborn. Oh, we've got Norse in Holland. The question is whether they can take Zeeland or not. England is slowly becoming also true. Oh, that heresy is spreading down there. They're down to 63% further. But they should be able to bounce back more easily. I don't think they're going to have a complete collapse like they used to. At least I hope so. Elections CK2 are easy, but CK3 your kids still inherit your land, so elections get hard to manage because it goes to other relatives. At least that's my finding. But winner takes all, don't they? Ooh, we've got 2 places that are converted now. Awesome. Oponder flipped. Okay, another 20 seconds or so, and then this vote will be over. Ulmoos, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And Shavrash coming in with a 17-month resubscription. Thank you very, very much for the ongoing support there, Shavrash. Really appreciate it. Huzzah! Indeed. Huzzah indeed. Alright, here we go. I'm pretty sure I know how this went. Yeah. So, 11% of you wanted to keep the tribal petition, whereas 89% of you just went Scandinavian. Let's go with the election. Alright. Stirka is now the new heir. My cousin, who is intelligent. But that's mostly because I haven't chosen who I'm voting for yet. Oh no, now it's Whitey. Now he's a pretty good Viking, to be fair to him. Aspiring blade master, athletic novice hunter, eager reveler, and whole of body. So if we go to this and this, who are we going to try to get to win? I'm going to put together a list of candidates and I'm going to let you vote on it. So Chieftain Whitey is more obviously part of the Mordred line because he doesn't have disputed heritage. He's also an Orsatru's holy warrior, which in this area is a big deal. He's a blade master, he's athletic, he's a hunter, he's a reveler, and he's whole of body. He is pretty freaking Viking. Generous, deceitful, and calm. He's like the perfect Viking, actually. The only thing he's missing is brave. Okay. So Chieftain Whitey is going to be on the list. Then we have got my son, which is the current legitimate heir, which is Callinicus. Which is his primary heir. What century is this game set in? It's 924. You can see that right there. What other choices do we have? And who actually are the electors? Wow. Why do you get so many votes? Oh, because your popular opinion's so high. Interesting. However, I have a hook on you, so I can force you to vote in one way or another. She's voting for Whitey at the moment, but she may fall in line. Like, if I choose who I'm voting for, then she may well choose the same person. Because generally, if their opinion of you is high, then they'll vote the same way as you do. So we have Gossius, who is the eldest daughter. So right now... we have male... Oh, what's it called? Male preference. It's not male only, it's just preference. When we reform the religion, we probably will change that. Can we change that now? No, we need high crown authority, which we can't do until we're feudal, right? No, just time. Time and prestige, apparently. Okay, the cousin. Let's set this in order of rank right now, although most of these are going to be the same rank because they just have no votes. So Striker is currently getting a vote. He is intelligent. Good set of skills. He's brave, he's calm, and he's rowdy. He's another good Viking. So we will put Striker in the running. Who is the cousin. And this is Whitey's son. So this is Whitey's heir, basically. And he would make just a good ruler. I would say his legitimacy is a little less up there, but he'd just make a good ruler. And I would say that those four are probably the main candidates right now. So we will set that up as a vote. I will make this another 2-minute vote, because I think that this is another important one to get in. So who do we think should be the legitimate heir of our nation. First message I get from Twitch is I can unlock 2020 themed emotes. I don't want 2020 themed emotes ever. So get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Is the vote coming up? I'm not getting very many responses. If it's not, refresh. What do the various candidates have going? Literally just went through that bamboozle. So Whitey is a pretty good Viking. He's also the eldest of this group. He's also a chief, whereas the others are untitled. Callinicus is the legitimate son of the current ruler. Oh, but the current ruler has disputed heritage, so he may not actually be a Viking. Gossius, as in the title, the House Viking. Gossius is his eldest, his daughter though, and we do have male preference. And then Striker is Whitey's son, so Whitey's heir is Striker. So we basically be bypassing Whitey and going for Striker instead. So get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Vote, 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 vote. Get your votes in. Wow, this is a close one. Very close. However, Callinicus, the legitimate heir, came in last with only 12% of the vote. Striker was first for a little while, but came in third with 26. Then there was a bit of a power struggle between Whitey and Gossius. However, Gossius, man, you guys are making this hard for me, has won. So we've got a female heir in a male preference society. She's probably not going to win, which just means we're not going to have any control over what the election does. Is what that's going to mean. Okay. That doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Now we'll see if she switches. The Varangian Guard. Yeah, go. Go, 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 go. Now I can force your vote, but that's only for 5 years. If I do a force vote, I probably want to do it when you're like 15. Yeah, I don't think that Gossius is actually going to get this. He basically just said, we don't care. Anyone can have it. I hereby invite you to a feast to my court in Kefi. Absolutely. A warm welcome. Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall, and our gracious host, Chieftain Whitus, Chieftain Whitey, has welcomed us to the feast. I want to go after you. Ah, you had an inheritance. I kind of want to go after Benin, because what I really want to do is strip him of his jungle territories. Although taking Noop would also work quite nicely.